Hi, I'm Dijonketchup, and I am here to play some Rock Band 3 for you. Rock Band is a series, along with Guitar Hero, that I have been playing for, I can't do math, but 2007 was when Guitar Hero 2 came out, so somewhere in that amount of time. So I just wanted to do a showcase to share some songs that I thought were neat, some songs that are mostly from, well, a lot of them are from lesser known artists, so maybe you'll hear something new that you like. But I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking myself, because as it turns out, it's hard to play rhythm games and talk at the same time. And I can't walk and chew gum at the same time, as they say. So I'm going to turn the mic mostly over to Kinda Nerdy Housewife.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kinda Nerdy Housewife, and I am here to watch Dijon shred the guitar. Are you ready to get started?
Yeah, let's get going.
I'm going to count you in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
So, welcome to Rock Band. This is a rhythm game, which is a game in which you must perform certain actions in time to the music. Today, as I said, Dijon will be shredding on the guitar. The goal of the game is to earn the maximum number of points that you can during a single song. So how do we earn points on guitar? Well, you're going to see rectangles that are falling from the top of the screen towards the indicator on the bottom of the screen. When those notes overlap with that indicator, Dijon needs to press the appropriately colored fret button on the neck of her guitar, and she also needs to strum the strum bar that is in the middle of the body of her guitar. You're going to notice some notes that have tails on them, so it's a rectangle with a little line sticking out of it. Those are called sustain notes. In order to activate those notes, you have to do everything I just said, and you have to hold down the fret button until the end of the line has passed the indicator bar. So an important mechanic when scoring in this game is the multiplier. You will see a number just below the indicator in a blue circle there. That is your multiplier. That multiplier increases every time you get 10 notes in a row without missing one, up to a maximum of 4 times multiplier. You're also going to see a bunch of white notes. There will be certain measures of the song that have white notes in them. Those are overdrive notes. When you see those notes, if you successfully complete that measure of the song, you are awarded with overdrive. You can see our overdrive bar is overlapping with our multiplier. It's that yellow bar just below the indicator. When you use that bar, it will double whatever your current multiplier is. That bar will slowly run out, and when the bar runs out, your multiplier will return to normal. So the common strategy in this game to get very high points is to build up that multiplier, wait until you get to a particularly dense section of the song that has lots of notes, use that overdrive and try to get 8x on as many notes as you can. So, we are moving into our second song, which is Time 6 Son of a Grizzly Bear by the Mother Hips. This band also had a bonus song on Rock Band 1. I do also want to mention that Dijon is playing on the expert difficulty. This is the highest difficulty of the game. If this looks intimidating, that's because it is legitimately hard. The one thing I like about Rock Band is it's one of the most beginner-friendly rhythm games. It has a very gentle learning curve, it has lots of different difficulties, and it's actually extremely accessible. But I'm going to let Dijon play for a little bit. I want to check in with Jaypeg, so I hear that we have a incentive. Could you tell us about that?
Yeah, and while Dijon is shredding on the guitar, y'all are shredding through this encore set incentive. So, like we said, that is an encore set for this run right now. You like this? You want to see more of it? We got that opportunity. We're at 250 out of the 1,000 needed to make this happen. Y'all are moving through it, and I believe in you. And we have $25 from an Onyx Mouse saying, I love rock and roll. So take this $25 or $6 to $4 donation before I forget to donate towards the Rock Band 3 Encore set. Just imagine a future where girls from every walk of life can look forward to something bigger, something brighter by having access to quality education. That was, y'all, try and count how many song titles were in that donation. That was awesome.
I got at least 6.
Yeah, they nailed it. We also have $50 from Corvallis Wolf, who says, my wife said, I like guitars. I think we all like guitars right now. I think I can firmly agree with that. And $25 from Rema, who says, music is good, so let's have more music. Yeah, and more music means more marathon. Oop, and as I'm talking, we are now at 300 out of the 1,000 needed for the encore set. Y'all are loving this, and I am loving seeing this incentive move. Thank you so much.
That's 30% already. Keep it up, y'all. So I actually mostly do vocals on Rock Band. I play a little bit of everything, but I started with Karaoke Revolution, so vocals is what I do. And I won't spoil what it is, but I will say that one of my favorite songs on the game is the final song in the encore, so please unlock it for me.
Yeah, you gotta do it for Kinda Nerdy Housewife. I mean, you gotta do it for all of us and for Malala Fund and for more marathon. But also, you have a new motivator. Chat, let's do it. All right, y'all. Like I said, we are 300 out of the 1,000 needed for that encore set. And we are chugging through that run, so I want to see that happen. That for Rock Band 3. First of all, if you're having a great time with these bumpin' tunes and you want to see more of it, that is the way to make that happen. And that does a couple things at once. Personally, to me, this is one of those like major bang for your buck situations because, yeah, you are donating towards this encore set that extends this game, which extends the marathon, which gives us more time to unlock that bonus game that we have coming up later. And it also gets us closer to that milestone of 47,225. Now, if that number sounds specific, you're right. That's because it is. If we meet 47,000, when we meet 47,225, we will have raised $1 million across all Frame Fatales events. That is $1 million for charity. And I can't tell you enough how absolutely cool that is. So think about the deal that you are having by donating to this one incentive. And so far, we have raised $43,758 this event. So y'all are crushing through these incentives. Thank you so much for raising this much for Malala Fund. And yes, absolutely, we'd love to see love for the tech team. Specifically, with $50 from Zephyr, who says, love seeing Flame Fatales. Shout out to the crew behind the scenes. The crew who are working so hard to make this stream as absolutely incredible as it is. We adore you. We are so thankful for everything you do. Can't say enough. This stream would not be what it is without the incredible work of the folks behind the scenes, the dedication, the love, the joy, and the relentless spirit of everybody is magnetic and wonderful to be around. And cannot say enough how cool everybody is. I know I'm just getting a little emotional on Maine and everything like that, but I really, really do feel that way. I think y'all are the best. I did mention that bonus game before, but I don't think I actually said what the bonus game was. Now that I'm realizing. And that is actually Ocarina of Time, a classic. So I cannot think of a better way to cap off our night later than with that bonus game, $1,346.82 out of the $6,000 that we will need for that. So make it happen, Cap'n. I believe in you. We also have that costume bid war open for Bayonetta. And when I tell you that you have options, you have, I want to add like 6 O's into the word options for how many options you have in this bid war. Namely, you have 7. So I guess I want to add 7 O's into that word. And yeah, you can choose from 7 different costumes for Bayonetta. You've got Bayonetta's 1 through 3 costumes, but then you've also got a skater outfit for Tokyo Bayonetta, a warlord outfit for China Bayonetta, a cloistered outfit for Egyptian Bayonetta, or a phantom outfit for French Bayonetta. All of these sound super duper cool. And I'd love to see some drama on that. I do see some love for our music in the chat as well. And music is what you will be getting in just a little bit when we get back to our Rock Band 3 run. We're working on some setup for that, and we will be back on that shortly. But hey, remember, while we're doing that, this is prime time. Let's see how far we can make this encore set incentive go. Like let's race them back. Let's race tech back, y'all. Let's get this going. Let's type !donate in the chat. I want to see. Okay, let's see. Let me do some math live on the mic. My worst subject, but let's do it. So, Rock Band 3, and we want to see more Rock Band 3. So we want to see Rock Band 3 twice, right? So what I think, if I'm doing my math correctly, is that 3 plus 3 equals 6. So can we get a $6 donation train for this encore set? Because you like Rock Band 3 so much that you want more Rock Band 3 and then therefore $6. I would love to see that happen. I want to see this encore set. Kind of Nerdy Housewife said one of her favorite songs is in the encore set and really left us on that teaser because I really want to know what that song is. Don't you? By the way, if you are just tuning in to hang out with us, you are watching Flame Fatales 2024. And Flame Fatales 2024 is presented by Frame Fatales, a community of women and femmes who are interested in speedrunning, charity events, and gaming. If you would like to support Frame Fatales, you can follow us on Twitter at Frame Fatales and tell people about this event. So to learn more, type !FF in the chat. Yeah, I can't say enough how cool the Frame Fatales community is. I know if you've been watching for a minute that you totally, you gotta agree with me, right? I'm a big Fatales fan and have been for quite some time. Just brilliant community full of bright, fun, funny, and alarmingly talented individuals, just truly like jaw-dropping, amazingly talented individuals. All right, y'all. While we are getting set up for that Rock Band run, we are going to check in. Let's learn more about our incredible charity Malala Fund.
We are providing an opportunity to the girls which they need to find out the capacity they already have. Because once the girl has an access to education, then her life becomes to change.
So in Turkey, we are focusing on Syrian refugee girls. And when it comes to refugee girls, there is funding towards primary, but when it comes to secondary education, it drops down. The secondary education of these girls is so crucial because there are challenges that refugee girls are facing or because of lack of resources.
My name is Özge. I'm the co-founder of the organization, and currently I'm working as a program director here at UVA. Since March 2019, I'm representing Malala Fund as an education champion here in Turkey. By opening community centers around the country, we provide education services and social activities both for the refugee community and the host community in the country. The main barrier is the language barrier, because here in Turkey we speak Turkish, but the Syrian people speak Arabic. So when they don't know Turkish, they cannot understand their teacher, they cannot communicate with their peers when they don't know the language. The second barrier is again the poverty for Syrian children. Although Turkey has a central education system and all the refugee children can register to public schools in Turkey, when they do not have enough income to survive, the children have to work rather than going to school. The centers are where the people can get Turkish language courses, vocational trainings, or remedial courses for children. There are 6 or 7 classes in each community center. And we also conduct different kinds of social cohesion activities to contribute to the social peace among Syrian community and the Turkish community.
Ve bu 75 kız çocuğuna veriliyor ve bu 75 kız çocuğunun eğitimlerini çok etkilediğini görüyoruz. Hepsinin eğitimlerinde bir artış oldu, başarılarında. Dışlanırken artık o küçük ama onun için büyük bir uyum sürecine girmiş oluyor.
The community center becomes a place where people express themselves, where people find themselves, where they can spend some time together and have an opportunity to get to know each other.
Ben her şeyi seviyorum. Bu yola her şeye katıldım. Türkçe dersi avrupa olmak istiyorum. İnsanları korumak istiyorum. Bunu Avrupa böyle çocuklara hakları vermek için.
This is what we provide to children through Malala Fund support. It's a really important opportunity for the Syrian children in Turkey. Hopefully, all the children will have the opportunity to benefit from this experience, and hopefully all the children, all the girls especially, will have access to education.
Hello, my friends. We are getting set up for that Rock Band 3 run right now. We will be returning to that in just a little bit, but I do want to give you some updates. I sent out the call for a $6 donation train, and y'all absolutely heard the siren and made it happen. So we are now at $393.66 out of the 1,000 needed for that encore set. I love that actually when you look at all these numbers that like they all are either like divisible, like or like you got 3s and 6s and 9s across the board. I don't know where I was going with that, but those numbers factor into each other. So we're just going to go with that. You can guess that math is not my best subject, but that's okay because y'all are moving on that incentive. By the way, that also has pushed us over the line to $44,000 raised for Malala Fund. Thank you so much for that. And on that incredible celebratory note, let's keep that incentive coming, but we are ready to get back to Rock Band 3. Let's go.
Hi. Sorry about that. My computer is almost as old as this game is, so it doesn't play nice sometimes. But
that's fine. We can get right back to jamming, and it looks like y'all went up to 400 on that incentive while we're gone, so good job.
Thanks. All right, do you want to count me in?
Yep, 3, 2, 1, go. So we're going to move into Shop Back by Jonathan Colton. So I want to point out in the beginning of this song, we are going to be using the solo mechanic pretty early on. Whenever you see a percentage pop up above the indicator bar, or above basically the notes, that means we have entered solo mode. And this is an opportunity for us to earn extra points. Not only are the notes worth more in a solo, each note is 100 notes, or I'm not gonna say that. Okay. Basically, for every note that you hit in a solo and you don't miss one, you get 100 points per note. So your biggest combo in a solo will give you 100 points per note, and that's pretty cool. That's a lot of points. That's a good way to make big points. So this song was released on Rock Band Network on September 14th, 2010. And if you don't know what that is, so when a Rock Band originally came out, it had just DLC packs you could download. But eventually they released what was called the Rock Band Network. It opened in 2010. And what it was is it was a network in which the artists could submit music in order to be included in the game. So that led to a lot of indie artists actually being able to get their music onto Rock Band and get more exposure that way. So it was a really good thing for small artists.
Do we have time for some donations?
I would love some donations.
Yeah, all right. $10 from Regali that says, Rhythm Game Showcases always stun and terrify me. Gotta see more. And $50 from Adora Bibble, who says, watching while jamming out. This goes towards the Encore incentive. And as an update, we have crossed the $400 mark for that incentive, so we are now at $418.66 needed out of the 1,000. Y'all, you're shredding this. You're turning. Oh, this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing when this happens. We are now at $438.66 towards that incentive. Please continue to cut me off mid-sentence and make me change the number. That is Jaypeg's favorite game in the whole world. So please continue to make that happen. I love to see it.
Awesome. You guys are doing so great. And remember, the Malala Fund is an awesome organization. We are helping girls get an education everywhere in the world. And that is just the coolest thing ever. Other things I can point out, on the left side of the screen, you will see a bar that has a little guitar icon on it. That is your, I forget what it's called, but it's basically your life bar. Every time you miss a note, that bar goes down. And if you completely run out, you will get booed off stage and have to restart the song. But Dijon is very good, so I highly doubt we're going to see that happen today.
I think that was just a -1. I think I just missed a note in the solo.
Yeah, it's so your score is indicated by the stars. Of course, the more stars you have, the better score. The score for each song is different because each song has a different amount of notes. But you can see as Dijon's score goes up, the number of stars earned goes up, and I believe the highest in 3 is gold, getting all gold stars.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So there's been 4 versions of Rock Band, and it's confusing getting some of the features. Which game did they appear in? Mm-hmm. So in this song, we're going to see some sustain overdrive notes. So you may have noticed at the bottom of the guitar, there's this metal bar. That is the whammy bar. Most of the time, it doesn't have a gameplay function. It just makes your sustain notes sound cool. You can press it down and your sustain notes will go wow, wow, wow, wow. But there is one time that this has a gameplay, and that's when the sustain notes are white, like those ones we just saw. If you have white sustain notes and you wail on that whammy bar, it will build your overdrive surprisingly quick. It's for songs that have it, it's a really, really great way of building up your overdrive.
Based on the song's tempo.
And as we saw Dijon there using very good use of the overdrive, having 4x during that really dense part of the song. And here we go again with the, I talked too slowly, but there was some more sustained notes that you can whammy on in there. Oh, the other fun thing I wanted to ask chat, so Rock Band makes you give your band a name. What was your rock band name? So I had a shoegaze band named Tuesdays December.
I love this, y'all. With those $6 donations that y'all are sending in for that $6 donation train for that encore set, can you tell us your rock band's name? Or just really, really good band names that you might have? We would love to hear them. I'll make sure to share them with our incredible runner and commentator here. By the way, important thing to share is that we are at $466.66 out of the 1,000 needed for that encore set incentive. Y'all, that is just under halfway. We can make this happen. 476. Yes, keep doing that thing.
We only have a couple more songs here, and here we go into the solo. So the solo I was talking about earlier, we're in a solo right now. So you get, if you nail these solos, you get huge points.
Almost.
So close. But the obviously the other side of that is the solos are generally a little bit harder than the rest of the song itself. So they're like, we'll give you bonus points, but only if you do really good on the hardest part of the song.
Yeah, and the bonus drops off significantly if you miss one note.
I'm trying not to sing along, but with stream delay, it would sound terrible if I tried to sing along. It would be awful.
I can't blame you, though.
Yeah.
I want to see some more dancing emotes in chat. I want to see some more dancing emotes in chat, and I want to see some more $6 donos. We're just under halfway on that incentive, and we only have a few songs to go. So let's make it happen. Oh, and all I gotta do is talk. We are down $526.66 out of that $1,000. So we have passed the halfway point. Let's keep it tumbling down. You can make this happen. This is music to my ears.
Bow, bow. Okay, no, I promise I won't sing along.
There are some, speaking of singing though, there are some donations singing your praises. If I can jump in with some of those.
I would love to hear those.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. We've got $60 from Mild Plaid that says rock band showcases are always impressive. Can I have 10 tickets to the train for the encore show? Absolutely. You're going to fill up that front row with $12 from Ren saying, is this one of those free birds I've heard so much about?
Unfortunately,
Love that
Free
one.
Bird is in this game, but unfortunately, we have picked a set list that is kind towards the copyright. Let's put it that way. Okay, so we're moving into California by the Kimberly Trip. So one mechanic I haven't explained yet is hammer-ons and pull-offs. So occasionally you're going to see notes that are a little bit smaller, a little bit less wide than the other notes. Those are hammer-ons and pull-offs. They are named after an actual guitar technique, and they are sort of trying to mimic sort of like simulate how you would do that technique on a real guitar. It's not perfect, obviously, because we're not playing on a real guitar. But the idea behind those is you only have to strum the note before them. So if there's a blue note and there's a yellow note, you only have to strum for the blue note, and then you can just fret the yellow note. I mentioned that on this song because you will see that a lot on this song. It's like right here. So these are all hammer-ons and pull-offs. What it is depends on, obviously, whether you're hammering on, so you're putting fingers down, or you're pulling off, so you're taking fingers off. So this game actually does try to sort of replicate an actual guitar. In the fourth game, there is actually a pro mode that can use an actual guitar.
Speaking of pros, we have some pro donators. We are now at $538 out of 66 cents out of that 1,000. So we are hauling up there. Y'all, this is the fun part. We are over halfway, but we only have a couple songs left. So let this music fuel you. Let the power of rock fuel you into making this incentive happen. You want more Rock Band 3, right? You're having fun, right? Let's make it happen.
That little part always gets me.
Yeah, that's a really hard hammer on and pull off. Okay, we have 2 songs left, y'all. We are going to... Uh-oh? Is that
No,
a bad
just
uh-oh or a good uh-oh?
It's y'all gotta keep doing your thing.
In response to what I'm saying, I
Yeah.
understand now. So now we're moving in to My Sharona, as made famous by the Knack. This is made famous by because it is in fact a cover. You might not believe this
We're
now,
not quite on it yet.
Oh, you're right. You're right. We're still hammering on.
We're all excited, but
I know.
we want to make sure that we're not skipping ahead so that there's more time to make the incentive.
You're right. And that incentive is moving. We are now at $594.66 out of the 1,000 needed. So just under 600, y'all.
So
you can do this.
I was less than 300 points for my personal best on that song.
Yeah, that was really good. Anyway, now we're moving into My Sharona. I'm paying attention. So this is as made famous by the Knacks because this is actually a cover. You might not believe this, but there was a time when Rock Band wasn't like super duper awesomely popular, and they actually had trouble getting licenses for some of the songs. So to mediate that, they actually did in-house covers, which are way easier to license. This cover was done by an in-house group called Wave Group. It was one of the really early DLC songs. It was released all the way back. It was Rock Band 1 DLC released all the way back
Launch day.
into actually launch day. So the earliest possible DLC. One other thing I want to mention is another reason they would do covers instead of using the original song and paying the licenses is this is actually what is called a key-sounded game. That means that every single note that Dijon is playing is actually making a sound. So someone had to go in, cut out like every single guitar note and key sound them, so associate them with the appropriate button that we're playing in the game. Obviously, this is much easier if you're doing in-house music because you have all the master recordings, but what's cool is for Rock Band is they actually went to the people that had the master recordings for a lot of songs, and they asked them, hey, can we actually use the master recording to slice up all these individual notes? And in the rare cases when Dijon's misses a note, you will notice that note is just not in the sound of the song. It'll be very terrible string breaking sound instead. So I think that's really cool.
You know what I think is cool?
Donations?
Yeah, we are less than 400 away from this incentive. 620 now out of the 1,000 needed. And yeah, we actually got some band names. If you have a moment,
I would love to hear people's band names.
Awesome. We have $50 from Little Goosey saying, I loved playing Rock Band growing up. Our band name was the Swedish Armada, and we went hard despite me being a terrible drummer. Let's get that encore. I love that. Swedish Armada, that's neat. And
Yeah,
$6. Yeah, that's a good one.
Go ahead.
$6 from Miss Missa saying, Rock Band was at the height of its popularity when we lived in our dorm room back in college, so we were able to play through pretty much the entire story with the same 4 band members, all friends who lived on our floor. Our band name was Skipping Through Traffic.
That's a good one, too.
And I'm still convinced it would be a legit name for a real band. Loving this showcase, loving this week of wonderful runs by amazing femmes. By the way, now we are at 670. Oh my gosh, y'all are crushing this. So just 330 to go. You can do this. We are so close. Oh, yeah. Here it is again. I just got to keep doing this. 770 now. Oh my gosh. Just a little bit over 200 to go. You can do this.
Oh my gosh, you're all so amazing. I think we can make it. I really think we can make it.
I know we can.
This solo is so hard. Look at those fingers work.
My fingers hurt watching this.
This song is also, what's cool about this song is it sort of combines all the mechanics I was talking about. You can see all the hammer-ons and pulls off. You can see we're in the middle of a solo. You can see Dijon using her overdrive in the middle of a solo to try to ramp up those points.
Ramping up points, we are now at 790.
So just one little fun note is that guitarists can go up to 4x multiplier, but bassists can go up to 6x multiplier because they get in the groove. They get in the bass groove.
Ooh. Hey, not to make another goofy comment, but you know what I think is groovy?
Donations.
$815 out of 1,000 for that incentive. So less than, and $840 actually now towards that incentive. Yo, so let's, 160 remaining? Let's go. We got one more song.
It'd be a shame if I stalled for a moment to tell you what my band name is in this game.
Please do. Tell us what your band name is.
It's called The Riot Act, and there's an exclamation point after riot.
Oh, that is killer. That's so like punk, like, oh, beautiful.
So this is the last song before the encore, I believe.
It is, and appropriately, it is called Push Push, because we want to push towards that donation incentive.
Love that.
In parens, Lady Lightning. By Bang Camaro. This is another Rock Band 1 era song.
It was originally a bonus song in Guitar Hero 2.
Oh my gosh, 996 out of 1,000? $4? Four to go? Come on.
I'm waiting for it.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
You're all so close.
I know, and chat's having, the hype is real. Love is real right now. $4 to go. Talk about close, and we're on our last song, y'all. There we go.
Yeah.
Raised. We are getting that encore set, y'all. Encore, encore, encore.
I am so impressed, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. When we started, I was afraid we might not make it, but how dare I doubt? How dare I doubt Twitch chat?
Oh my gosh, y'all. Incredible. We do have some amazing donations that came in, including another band name.
Please give us band names.
Yeah, we got $25 from Library Nerd that says, my rock band was The Education. Said like it's way cooler than it should be. So we are The Education, is I'm presuming how you need to say that.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We also have $50 from Motion Blue saying, keep on rocking. And $25 from Anonymous saying, encore, encore. And guess what? We're getting that encore, baby. You made it happen. Thank you so much.
I'm so excited. These are two really good songs. I was really hoping we could hear them tonight. And yeah. Oh, you guys, you made it just under the wire too. We're almost done with this song.
Yeah. You crushed it. You absolutely crushed it. Thank you all so much.
Once again, trying not to sing along. Don't sing along challenge. Blame Fig Tales 2024 edition.
The desire is real, though. It's very, very real.
Oh, I beat that.
Oh man,
I beat that hard.
I couldn't do this solo. That's above my skill level for sure.
It's a rough one.
I actually don't play expert guitar. I play one level below that. But like I said, it's so fun. I remember back even not too long ago, there was a lot of rock band setups at cons too. So you could go to a video game con, just meet up with people and just do some pickup rock band. Good times.
Yeah. Harmonix used to bring like a setup to lots of conventions with every DLC song they had released.
Yeah. That's like genuinely some of my best memories. Oh, these solos are brutal.
I personally could never, so I am so glad dijonketchup is. Because, what?
Yeah, I know. This is definitely, like, I can read most of these, but I don't think I could make my fingers move that fast.
No.
My fingers don't move as fast as they used to. I've actually gotten gold stars on that, but it's been years since I did. Okay, I'm taking my ring off for this next one.
Oh, we know it's serious now.
It's like the gloves coming off. Let's go.
This
is... Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, this is another Guitar Hero 2 bonus song. And
what's fun about this song, which is Less Talk, More Rock by Freeze Pop, is... So it did start life as a bonus song from Guitar Hero 2, but then in Rock Band, it was stuck on the PSP version of Rock Band for a long time. So there was a several years span where you could only play this specific song in Rock Band on a PSP, which is much harder than it sounds. However, they did eventually release it as a DLC for the mainline series. And, oh, these solos. Anyway, I would like to hear more band names if there's any.
We have an honorary band's name on this one. This one's just getting me. $10 from Piquant Gal that says, "Panic at the marathon if we don't make this donation incentive. Let's rock." Well, nice. We are not, in fact, going to panic at the marathon because we made it happen. Thank you so much. But I do love that band name reference that came in there. We also have $50 from Anonymous just saying, "Encore, encore." And then $10 from Anonymous saying, "Let's get that encore." And we are in that encore right now, y'all. Thank you so much. You made it happen.
And Jaypeg, could you tell us what those donations are doing in the world?
Oh, yeah? You want me to tell you a little bit about the incredible charity that is Malala Fund?
I would love that.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. They believe local educators and activists are best suited to address the problems girls face in their communities. Malala Fund invests in their work and collective power to create change, hold leaders accountable, and give girls the tools that they need to advocate for themselves. From supporting STEM education for young women in Pakistan to creating safe learning spaces for girls in northern Nigeria, your gift today is an investment in Malala Fund programs that directly benefit girls. And by the way, with that incentive being met and your incredible donations overall, so far we have raised $44,927 for Malala Fund in this marathon. We are just south of 45K. I know you can make that happen. We are so close to that. And in general, let's talk about this other super cool thing that we've got going on, which is that when we hit $47,225 this marathon, Frame Fatales will have raised $1 million for charity across all Frame Fatales events. So by meeting that incentive, you got us even closer to our milestone of $47,225. And that puts us at just a little bit over 2,000 to go until that incredible number. And I want to see that happen. I know y'all could do it. We can make this happen tonight. I believe in you.
That's so amazing. $1 million. That is amazing. Yeah. I remember when the Frame Fatales, I've been watching since the beginning when it was just a little event and there was just a few runners and it was invitation only. It's just grown so much and I am so proud of all the Frame Fatales.
It has been an unbelievable ride the entire time and just so incredible to be a part of this. And y'all in the audience, you're a part of this too. You are, we are here to have fun together. We are here together to make this happen and to raise money for charity. And this is all out of the love and joy and passion of everybody here. So thank you so much.
Woo, look at those fingers fly.
Dijon's crushing it.
I'm just gonna let this play out.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
You don't think about it, but this game is actually physically exhausting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh. All right. This last song, I'm going to do my best to sing along with. And if you know the song out there, which a lot of you will, at home, you should sing along too.
I know it's coming. I'm so ready. Check, get ready. Get those vocal cords warmed up. Let's go. Let's do this. This is the encore of the encore. This is their final song.
Oh, Godzilla was hopping around Tokyo City like a big playground. Then suddenly Batman burst from the shade. Hit Godzilla with a bath grenade. Godzilla got pissed and began to attack. Didn't expect to be blocked by Shaq, who proceeded to open up a can of Shaq Fu. Slayer and Carter came out of the blue. Up to Kilo O'Neal, buttoned by the Batmobile. To the Batcave. Lincoln came out of his grave, took an AK-47 out from under his hat, blew Batman away with a rat-a-tat-tat.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Optimus Prime came to save the day. This is the ultimate showdown. Ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. Only I can't see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Godzilla took a bite out of Optimus Prime, like Scruff McGruff took a bite out of crime. The entire track. I don't know this part as well. Van Jones took a bat with his whip. Just couldn't find because Batman stole it and he dropped and he missed. Sam directed it with his fist. Some assault, I think Pam Lincoln tried to pole vault Prime in midair. Hit by a Care Bear stare. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. Angels sing out in immaculate chorus. Down from the heavens descended Chuck Norris. Delivered a kick which could shatter bone into the crotch of Indiana Jones, who fell over on the ground, writhing in pain as Batman changed back into Bruce Wayne. But Chuck saw through his clever disguise, and he crushed Batman's head in between his thighs. Then Gandalf the Grey and Gandalf the White and Monty Python and the Holy Grail's Black Knight, Benito Mussolini and the Blue Meanie, Cowboy Curtis and John B. the Genie, Vader, Vader, Milkman, Superman, every single Power Ranger, Willie Preston, Theodore Logan, Spock, the Rock, Doc Ock, and Hulk Hogan. Where lightning fast, kick the Norse in his cowboy ass. Battle the world ever saw. Sean for a century. Sir Plain, but eventually stood the best of the better as Rogers in a bloodstained sweater. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Thank you!
I'm clapping in my chair. It's definitely not coming through the mic, but it doesn't matter. I'm still clapping. Oh my my gosh. Talk about multitasking. Congratulations.
Like I said, it's hard to talk and play guitar at the same time. I don't know how musicians do it. 'Cause they have to memorize actual chords. I don't. I press buttons in response to what's on screen.
Okay,
Yeah.
Dijon, wrap it up.
Shout outs to, shout outs to Fran Patals just in general. Shout outs to some of the other groups that I do stuff with. Power Up with Pride, Lady Arcaders, RPG Valkyries, which with RPG Valkyries, we have Speedrun Ragnarok 2024 coming up in a couple of months. I like to keep my shout outs quick and simple, so if y'all have anything.
No, I think I'm good. Just keep watching, keep donating. Malala Fund is awesome, and that is it.